welcome. So, guys, Jean is a client of mine. We've been working together for a little while now. Looking forward to getting into your story and looking at some of the things that we've achieved in those little over 6 months that we've been working together. Jim, can you introduce yourself and just tell us a little bit about what it is you do, who it is you work with, and how long you've been doing that?
With pleasure. I'm going to try to keep it brief though. Yeah. So what is it that I do? I found my passion in helping men become, as cringe as it sounds, like the best version of themselves, and activate their inner Hercules to be able to attract high quality women. Mm-hmm. And my ultimate vision is actually to break the generational masculinity trauma that I believe a lot of generations have been experiencing, to ultimately just make relationships last and bring more fulfillment to relationships and build deeper intimacy and breed, if that's the right word, better fathers.
Okay, I love that. And what I love about what you do, man, it's not like you're not selling sex, right? What you're doing is you're helping guys really become that best version of themselves, and from there, their existing relationships improve, their relationship with themselves improves, everything improves across the board because they step up into that potential, right? And like what you said, I'm sure you're familiar with the saying of like strong men create good times and good times create weak men. And I think we all know which period of that cycle we're in right now. So you're definitely fighting that trend. And so that's powerful stuff, dude. Tell me, before we started working together, like what was, in a moment, we'll look at the results and everything that's been achieved since, but what was it that was going on in the business before we started working together?
So I was, before we met, or just the moment we met, let me start at the beginning of 2022. I was in Cape Town and I was having a chat with my best friend in London. And I was like, man, like, how can I make that vision come true, helping men? How can I leave my job at the startup? I'm feeling like I really want to quit now. And he said, like, man, okay, don't rush it, think it through. And 6 months further down the line, I took that time, those 6 months, to really build up my audience on Insta and think about what is it actually I want to create. I got my coaching certification in the meantime, and then felt really ready to say, like, okay, let's smash it. And I'm a believer that things happen for a reason, and the right people come into your life at the right time. So just the moment when I started to offer services such as coaching services, or like offer a product suite, which was all over the place. It's like, I remember offering text-based coaching in a membership area and all of that, and like super low ticket. And I offered, even my first coaching package was $25 per hour. And then I realized quickly, well, that's not going to add up, does it? And I've reached a limit in terms of what I can actually, like, if I was confused. And weird thing, or like as the universe does, it sends the right people, in my point of view. And that's how we met. And yeah, man, ever since, it's been like way more structured moving forward. So I think like the biggest thing for me was getting clarity in terms of, I'm organized, but I like to go with, I'm just going to take my energy and just execute. I'm a visionary, but I like to execute. And in that moment, I was in my execution without having a clear vision. And like not even a fucking process. So that's when you came in.
Okay. You've taken massive action, man. And there's been some massive results at the time of shooting this. It's the 16th of February, 2023. And you just came out of, I think, your best month yet. All right.
Yeah.
And what were the results there? What kind of results have you experienced working together?
the biggest result for me was clarity in terms of sales process. Like I used to work in sales, but selling to businesses and C-suite people is different than when you ask someone to put their own money down, like on the line. So it helped me tremendously to actually have a process, a sales funnel, so to say, which has helped me also to, first of all, find a ticket price, or like a price my offer in the right way. And consistently over those 7 months now, actually consistently increase and up that price to reflect the value that I'm providing. And that has led to, my biggest, not dream, but like one of my goals was, okay, I want to make 20K, 30K months in the next, I don't know, 2 years, 1.5, 2 years. Yeah, here I am 6 months in. At that time, January, it's like 22 point something K. It's like, if I speak to other coaches, and that's not meant in a condescending way, but I'm just very confident in what I've been proud of what I've achieved in that period. It's like most coaches don't achieve that in their first 6 months, and that's, credit to, like, a testament to your support.
So you spoke about like how we have not only hit these revenue numbers, but increase the price of your service over time to reflect the value that you're actually providing to your guys. How much was it you were charging for your service when we initially started?
So when we initially started, and let's just ignore the first $25 per hour call. If we just ignore that, because that wasn't even a fucking package, but the first offer was $1,200 for 8 calls. And that was just one-on-one, right? And now we moved. I actually, like, at that time I was a coach. I think we talked about it last week. At that time I was a coach, and now I run a business with structure and a proper office or product suite with one-on-ones, group, membership area. And it's within 6 months. So there was a lot of pivoting.
Cool. 1,200 initially for a package of 1-to-1s, 8 1-to-1s, and now you closed the deal the other day for, I think it was 4.5 for your group program.
Yeah, so the biggest one so far was around 4K for the group program, plus a small number of one-on-one sessions.
Cool. So how long did it take you to start getting into momentum and start? Because when we initially started, as you said, that you were charging by the hour, it wasn't really a high ticket package in place. How long was it for you to start seeing results and closing clients?
It was actually quite funny, right? It's like, I feel like making the connection with you, just, the book you recommended, Big Leap, is like amazing. I feel like that, just making that connection and having your support helped me break through that ceiling immediately. So I think it was within like the first week, or like even just a few days, when we had like, oh shit, man, I actually fucking closed the client for that price. I was like, what the fuck's going on here, man? And then it was like boom, 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 boom. So it was like a mad month, actually.
Yeah. And totally, dude. So that's wild, man. There's been some pretty crazy results, and as you said, some of the things that you had on, not quite the vision board, but you had as goals to achieve in 1 or 2 or 3 years time, you've been able to achieve in a matter of months. So that's I appreciate you saying that's a testament to me, but that's also a testament to you and being a massive action taker and just implementing these strategies that we've put in place together. So Gene, pleasure. I appreciate you sharing the experience that you've had. Where can people find you? Where can people look you up and find you online?
Most, like, at the moment, just Instagram, and it's going to be Gene Jerian. Maybe need to rebrand that.
Yeah, the name is French, right? So I'll put that in the description here. Anyone that wants to check it out can go and look that up. Peace, dude. Thanks for your time here today, and Any final words? What would you say to somebody who's on the fence, who is they're watching this testimonial right now and they think they might want to get support, but they're a little bit nervous?
Don't let your feelings leak into your action. Like there's enough reasons to work with you. There's enough results. Just the results you provide, or they speak for themselves. You have helped me and a lot of other guys. So do not let your inner Kevin, as I say, your inner fear hold you back from breaking through that ceiling that you can help them with.
Totally. Cool. Well, one other thing on that is, like, you know, I've been in that position as well before, where I'm pretty damn certain about something, about investing into a mentor or what have you, but that fear is there. Right? And I know it was the same for you, right? That you were nervous, right, making that decision, but look at yourself now. Look at all the things that have been achieved, and what would have happened if you allowed that nervousness to hold you back, right? Cool, man. Pleasure. Thank you for your time here today, and peace.